What's going on, guys? Randy here with Marino's Collectibles. Today's video is based on a DC haul. In the last video I said I had three small little hauls. I divided them up into Marvel, DC, and then I classified it as extra. We already did the Marvel. If you saw that, appreciate you watching that. If you haven't, hop over and check that out. Right now, today, stay tuned. We're going to get into the DC haul. All right, guys, we're back, and like I said, this is a DC haul. I'm very excited with this haul. A lot of these books will stay in the personal collection. I'm very happy. I paid, a minute portion of what even 50% of these books will go for. Crazy deals. You just got to be patient. They're out there. You'll find it. It'll come to you. I was always that person like, how do these people find these collections for $50? They come home with 4 short boxes or this or that. But I haven't been one of those guys particularly that would find, for $1,000 come home with like 10 long boxes or something. But I find individual books at great prices. You just got to go to shows, yard sales, and it'll just happen. So with that being said, I'm rambling on. Let's get into it. First book of the day, DC Comics presents Superman and Manhunting for Mars. DC Comics presents 27. This came out 11/1980. Len Wein and Bob Rozakis. Story, Starlin, Pengel, Giordano, and McLaughlin. Art, Jim Starlin. Cover, first appearance of Mongol Manhunter from Mars. And this is a cool, creepy cover. Look at him in the back, just stalking Superman. Pretty cool. Very happy to have this in the PC. Next up, these two books, I'm going to give a shout out. If I remember, I'm going to put it right here. This was from, I can't remember. I'm going to put it there. I got these off YouTuber. Can't believe I forgot his name. James from Mint Hunter Comics. There we go. And I'll tell you what, if you haven't checked out his YouTube, he has great content. He has wonderful books, and his deals, his YouTube sales, I think they're Wednesday night, maybe on the weekend too. But I'm telling you guys, the deals are insane. You just got to be patient, wait for it to come in. He picks his categories like he did a DC Day when I was there. He'll do Marvel, he'll do whatever indie stuff. He'll tell you beforehand, but his deals are spot on. His prices are beyond fair. I couldn't be more happier with what I got, and I'm going to show you how his books come when you're ordering from it. And I'm going to start off right now with The Flash number 124, guys. Look at this book. Great presenting copy. This is the price tag. He had it for $35. It says 1961. Second appearance of Boomerang. And he has $35 right here. So he's saying $35. And I think he said this is a 3.5. And a 3.5 copy. Now, I'm looking at this book, and I would say he's pretty spot on. It might get a 4.0, might, but it just the light staining, the wear right here, you see that, so that does do it significantly. Let me take this off, take that off, but rest of the spine after that, solid. It's all complete, but the top's good, the side, check out the back. Like, these are very presenting old book keys. So this is Flash number 124. This came out November 1961. John Broome story. Carmine Infantino and Joe Gala. Cover and art. Elongated Man and Captain Boomerang appearance. Second Boomerang Man. Now wait till you see the cover price date on this. Obviously, you've already seen it because I do that before I even talk about this. So very happy with that. Shout out to James. I'll also tag him in here so you could link up with him. Next up, we have The Flash, number 113. I'll show you the book up close. So this is 1960. This is first. Who's this? Oh, Trickster. And it's $55 for a 3.5. So I'm going to take this off. I'll put it right here for now. So it does have this rip. It does have this rip, but if it wasn't for that rip, I'd probably say it'd be about a 4.0, but you got it for a 3.5, maybe a 4.5, sorry. Overall, like, but the book's crazy. Great pricing. For what I got it for, $55, so it was less than $100 ship. This is Flash 113. It came out June, July 1960. John Broome story. Carmine Infantino and Joe Gala covering our origin and first appearance of the trickster, James Jesse. And I got this from James. So it does have a little pen writing there. But you're gonna see, guys, for the price I paid, less than 100 for these two shipped. Check the cover price. You're gonna see the deals. Definitely link up with him. All right, next up we have Doorway to Nightmare #1. I didn't get a chance to put my notes on this, but I think this is first Xanadra or something. She's a gypsy. I don't know too much about this. I didn't get a chance to read this. I will read this before I put it for sale. So I always saw this. I picked it up. Great price. I think I got it on Whatnot. And I think I got it for like 15 bucks or something. I'm not even sure. But very happy with that. All right. Throughout the weekly pickups, we also got Superboy #9. This is first appearance, full appearance of King Shark. I think Superman 0 was the cameo with the silver trim and the silver 0, but this is first full King Shark. I do own this myself in a 9.8 because I love King Shark. He was awesome in The Flash. I loved him in, what was it? Oh my God. Suicide Squad. So that's pretty cool. Next 3 books, 4 books, 5 books. All these are in my PC, the next bunch of books. I'm very excited for these right here. I don't know, let me go in order. This is 243, 240, and 244. Okay, we're gonna start off with Batman and Robin, the Teen Wonder, Batman 240. Beautiful, beautiful book. Glad to finally have this in my PC. Not a bad shape. This is a square bound book. It is thick. Overall, the condition is pretty nice. This is actually a higher grade. This is probably like with a clean and press, I think you'd probably get I don't even know, maybe an 8.0, 8.5, I don't know. But right here we have Batman 240. This came out March 1972. Denny O'Neil and Mike Friedrich's story. Speaking of Mike Friedrich, I need him to do a CGC in-house signing so I could have him sign like Batman 227. Novik Giordano and Buckler art. Neil Adams cover. First appearance of Dr. Moon. Third appearance of Ra's al Ghul. Third appearance right there, baby. Third appearance of Ra's al Ghul. So, next up we have Batman 243. Still a nice, decent copy, not in a higher grade like that one. This is Batman 243, came out August 1972. Denny O'Neil's story, Neil Adams and Dick Giordano art. Neil Adams cover, introduction of the Lazarus Pit. Guys, that's the pit that, you know, keeps rejuvenating and healing Ra's al Ghul. The method by which Ra's al Ghul regenerates. There you go. And I'm glad to have this in my PC. This is probably about, I don't know, a 5.0 copy, maybe 5.5. Alrighty, and the last of the Batman, this is probably like a 6.5 copy, and you know, I'm very happy with that because it's very presentable. This is number 44. You've seen that, recognize that iconic cover. Batman 244 came out September 1972. Denny O'Neil and Elliot S. Maggin story. Neil Adams, Dick Giordano, and Irv Novick art. Neil Adams cover. Ra's al Ghul and Talia appearance. Robin backup story. This is the Battle of Batman and Ra's al Ghul. Iconic panel of Batman kissing Talia al Ghul. And if you guys read Batman, you'll find out later on that Talia al Ghul is the mother to Damian Wayne with Bruce Wayne. So it starts early, guys. If you haven't read the story arc, definitely read up on your Batman. But this cover, I'm just pumped for it. All right. Next up, I finally was at my LCS a couple days ago, and I was sifting through and everything, and I still need 2 more out of the Superman Man of Steel number 18, first Doomsday. But you have the first appearance direct, then you have the newsstand, then you have the second appearance, then you have the third appearance, then you have the DCU emblem, and then I think there's a 4th appearance. I think there's 6 copies, guys. So here we go, baby. This is Superman, the Man of Steel, number 18. This came out December 1992. Louise Simonson story, John Bogdanove and Dennis Janke cover and art. The first full appearance of Doomsday. This is the second print. And you can tell that this is the second print by the color of the Superman. The regular one, I think, is yellow. So you would see the yellow for the direct and the newsstand. So direct and newsstand would be yellow. Second print, I'm getting it all mixed up. You'll have to look, but that's how you tell this one's the second print. I think there's one that's, I'll have to get them all out and I'll just show you the difference. It's gonna be pretty cool because it's 5 or 6 books. So I'll wait till I get them all, then I'll do a quick little short or something. So happy to have second print to my collection. All right, I'm gonna do this one last. The next 3 are bangers for me. These are all great books. I can't believe I own this one. To me, it was always harder to find, especially in a higher copy. It's not even that old, but I gotta clean and press it. But we're gonna start off with this beautiful Near Mint Plus, minty, crispy, Crisis on Infinite Earths number 7. Look at that crispness. That Christmas. So this is Crisis on Infinite Earths number 7. This came out October 1985. Marv Wolfman story. This is going to get signed by Wolfman. He just did a sign, so I'll just wait till next year. It's no big deal. George Perez cover. Jerry Ordway and Dick Giordano art. This is the death of Supergirl. So I'm glad I got this minty copy to go well with my 6.0 Action Comics 252 first appearance of Supergirl. Very excited. And I think the price tag on this, it was a weird price. It was like $19.30. Overall, I got it for $14 because I bought bulk. So I got this Near Mint Plus for $14. All right, and the last 2, the bangers of the show, we have All-Star Western number 10. Yeah. I didn't even think I'd own this. You know, I always like the cameos. I like the small appearances, the Legend of Tomorrow's TV show. Just, you know, it's just cameos here and there, reading about it, movies. So this is All-Star Western number 10. This came out February or March 1972. John Albano and Robert Kanajar stories. Tony Zuniga. I don't know. I kill names, guys. And Gray Morrow. And Tony De Nuziga cover. First appearance of Jonah Hex. I kill the names, guys. I apologize, but maybe you could see, if you could see how I say it. So, but this is first appearance of Jonah Hex. So cool. It does have some wear on the spine. Clean and press would help, but I think at best, this is probably like a 6.5. So, I bought it as a 6.0. The price tag on this was, I think it's at $205. It was like $205. I'm telling you, these numbers are weird. But all said and done, I did come out of my pocket $180 for this. At the time, when I looked it up, I got this. This is one book that I got a while ago, but I was just doing the DC and I never threw it in because I was waiting for more Mylars. But when I looked this up, for the $180 I paid for it, it was going for almost $320 in a 6.0 for what I paid for it. So I doubled my money pretty much. And then you looked at graded prices and they were like 4 something, 5 something. So we'll see now. Well, you'll see now what cover price data says, and glad to have that in the PC. And last but not least, to me, this is a banger. I always love this book. I did have this book briefly in an 8.0, and I now own this beautiful, raw, crispy, clean copy. There's nothing wrong with this book whatsoever. Oh, I got a little hair inside my bag, but this is DC Comics Presents Superman and Green Lantern number 26. You guys are all too familiar with this book, but you never see one this crispy. This is DC Comics Presents 26. This came out October 1980. Marv Wolfman story, Jim Starlin and Steve Mitchell art. So if Jim Starlin is at Terrificon, I will have him sign it. Marv Wolfman, I'll have to wait. This is the first appearance of the new Teen Titans in preview by Marv Wolfman and George Perez. First appearance of Raven, Cyborg, and Starfire. So now look at this, guys. Ready? Ready? Look at this top. Nice and slow. And then watch, we'll go right up. Get it out of the light. There's not one mark on this book. It's actually a nice thicker book too. It's not square bound, but it's the thickest to right before it would be. This book is insanely beautiful. So I'm so happy. The price tag on this was $200. And when I looked at it, I was like, you know, I first heard about it, I was like, well, I'll have to look at it first before I even judge what it looks like. And no, this book is crispy. And I'm seeing what a 9.8 goes for. I was like, I got a 9.8. I got a 9.899 potential. That's how crispy this is. I don't see one mark on this book. I don't even think it needs to be cleaned or pressed. It's perfect. Like, oh my God, but I'm happy with it. I can't wait to get it graded. And that's it, guys. That's my DC haul. I'm pumped about it. You can see the excitement in my voice. It's always cool to add stuff to your personal collection. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscription button. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about these books that I showed you. What were your favorites? If you have them in your collection or whatnot, and all that good stuff. And if you could, give a share. And that's about it. So until next time, guys, remember, respect the hunt, collect with purpose. Peace.